Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. I finally managed to get this guy showing up properly. So even if you multi-select stuff, it won't show up. Only when nothing is showing, then you will see the tree variable. And let me tell you this, immediate mode GUI is hard. Well, here's the changes I had. First of all, I done that if current graphic goals null early up before starting the area, we return. Then we begin area, but here we start with a new rect of urect plus 5, y plus 3, width minus 10, height minus 6. Okay. Then we say if we show properties, we are going for node properties. Okay. And here you see that it drastically changed. We comment out all those space 5s, and there is nothing else changed there. Then when we want to show our basically graph properties, we say if the selection node on the current graph is null or empty. Then we do that reorderable list initialization if you want to see the whole thing. Then we start a new scroll pause. So I added a new scroll pause on top. We start a new scroll pause. We begin a vertical. We use our graph drawing. We end the vertical. We end the scroll pause. We end the area. So this is another region for, if you want to, the region here, node, not node, tree properties. And it ends here. And trust me, it took me near half an hour to fix this guy, because then you come back to base view, not base view, sorry, node schema properties, and then the very first space tree is gone. At the start and end of each horizontal, we had this 5 space, we remove that. So again, at the start of the horizontal, at the end of the horizontal, at the start of the horizontal, at the end of the horizontal. And I was getting some errors. Well, when I duplicate this whole thing here, I was getting a bunch of errors actually. And I'm not sure what was the reason. And right now, actually, this horizontal is redundant. There. Okay. And I'm not sure why. It would say that you are pushing more layouts than when you are popping them, especially when you would select a node and then deselect it. That was when a message would come up that say, enter GUI error, you are pushing more layouts than you are popping it. Although I 5 or 6 times checked all my nodes, all my code, every possible place that I was using immediate mode GUI for editor, and I was pushing and popping stuff properly. So I came to the conclusion that Unity can't handle more than a specific amount of begin stuff and end the stuff. It would yell at you that, hey, something is wrong when you put like a scroll view, then vertical, then another thing. And actually, now that I think about it, I can go with one scroll pause maybe. Let's think about it for a second. If I move my scroll pause from here up to right after the begin area, and I close it right before the area, then I don't need this scroll pause anymore. So nuke that line, that line and that line. So this should in theory work again, because, well, the less layouts you have, the less possible chance that you get something ruined. So it's showing up properly. Let's add some stuff and get it close to where I would get to scroll view. There we go. I got the scroll view. And if I select the node and add a bunch of these guys, I got my scroll view. So with one scroll view, you can manage that. And, well, basically, the less layouts you have, the less chance that you get that error. If you ever found that error that says you are pushing more than popping, and you checked and you are beginning and ending properly everywhere, then it means that you have too many of them. Try reducing them. For example, that spacing, then horizontal spacing, then end horizontal spacing was basically doing this for me. So I started a new rect right on the begin area with proper offsets all over, and that fixed that. Also, these can be problematic in future, maybe, but I don't think so. If we come to that zone, then we will reduce that. So that's it. I still have to use this try and catch. If I, for example, comment this and coming down to comment this part and build, as long as I'm in editor, that's okay. I don't get any errors. But the moment I start playing and then stop, I get this. Getting control tools position, blah. And that is happening always on the begin area and end area. And that is why I have this try catch, empty catch, but it's there because I need it, you know. Well, you can do this exception E and do debug.log e.message, but that would exactly give you the same message that you have here. Let's see it. I mean, it doesn't give you any good reason. You see that it's just drawing that. So it's not giving you any good messaging to basically handle the exception and find what's going on. So I ended up with having an empty catch here just to get rid of that error, you know, build. So now I won't get that. Ah, I'm getting it. Did you properly do it? What's wrong now? Where am I getting this? Maybe at all not here. Let's see. Because I tweaked lots of things and I'm not sure if this is where I'm getting it. Yeah, here, toolbar. So if you go back to toolbar, yeah, you see I removed that try catch. So let's add it. And when the area ends, I will end it. Then I will say catch exception E debug.log e.message, so that you see that what sort of nonsense message I get. It's really not helpful. Okay, so clear, play, stop, that's exactly the message. and that's not helpful, you know. So I ended up with, you know, nuking this messaging and say, hey, if anything happened, please ignore it and go on your merry way. Let me have fun with my code. I'm not sure if it's a bug in Unity or not. I would call it a bug on Unity. Maybe it will be fixed in future. I already mentioned that. And now I get it on another place, I think. Yeah, help view now. Okay. So as I said, I removed these guys on the areas before, but now every place that I get this area stuff, I have that problem. So if you ever see something like this, this is the solution for you. So cut and paste. Put it in a try catch. Don't catch the error, don't catch the exception, and you would be good to go. And I think in work view I have it. No, so that would again yell at me, I'm sure. So that's that, and that. The reason I removed them from here in these places is that in my node editor window, I tried the try catch here, and it looks like I removed it. No, I removed it. Well, instead of all of them, maybe if I put a try here and end the try right after repaint and catch the exception, maybe it will eliminate the need. And I commented this guy to see if it will solve anything. It didn't. So let's see if that will help, because I don't like having these many try catches. So here we have that try catch. No, we have it here. We have it here. And finally in work view. So let's build. Let's see if that one try catch will fix anything. So clear and play. And now stop. And that fixed. So you can remove every one of these try catches and put them on one place basically. I'm not sure. Don't ask me. I don't know why it's doing that stupid thing on stopping the gameplay. That shouldn't happen. Normally, if editor is okay, then why, when you are stopping it, everything goes nuts? I don't know, but it's the case. Anyway, so the last one. So we ended up with one try catch in our node editor window in our on GUI right after we caching the event before we start updates and after we repaint. We put the try catch there, and it's not changing anything here. So let's keep it as commented and see what will happen. Okay, and that is it for drawing our trees metadata or variables, whatever you want to call it. So I hope you enjoyed this mini episode. I will continue my reflection node in the next one. Have fun. Bye bye.